Hi there, I'm Prof Bricks, and in this video I'll show you how I succeeded in driving the LEGO Porsche 42176 using an Xbox controller. Stick until the end because I will show you how you will be able to control your LEGO Porsche GT4 with an Xbox controller soon as well. Since I saw the photos of this hub being leaked, well, voluntarily I think, on LEGO website in April 2024, I expected and strongly hoped that this hub was compatible with the LEGO wireless protocol that underlies all the other LEGO powered up hubs, such as the LEGO City Hub, the LEGO Technic Hub, the LEGO Boost Move Hub, the LEGO Duplo Train Hub, and the LEGO Remote Control Handset. And if you follow my channel, you know this channel is about LEGO robotics, not LEGO RC cars. Since I saw that an official announcement and then the official release, I had the idea and the hope to use this new hub as a robotics platform, a bit like I'm using the LEGO Boost Move Hub for my own creations, minus the input ports. The LEGO Wireless Protocol version 3 likely is documented and released by LEGO on their public GitHub page. Unfortunately, this hub is not fully compatible with this protocol yet, and I discovered this after hours of banging my head, but more on that later. I could not get this set in advance. LEGO keeps rejecting my RLFM application. So I pre-ordered it in June and got it a few days ago on the 2nd of August. I initially tried sending commands to the new hub using a software tool by Nordic Semiconductor called NRF Connect app. And I succeeded in sending some commands. I could change the color of the RGB LED on the hub. I could make the motor turn at different power levels, but I could not make the motor turn at a certain regulated speed or make them turn by a certain amount of degrees. So it seems that LEGO developers did not implement those functions yet. Those functions would be the minimum to transform this Move Hub into a proper robotics platform. For example, I would need those commands to control the motors by a certain amount of degrees, as I used in my LEGO Boost Plotter, remote control by a web app I developed. And to make things even harder, LEGO added a security level on this hub. So now every device must pair and bond to the hub before being able to send commands to it. And the communication is encrypted. Why? For the end user, which is fine with controlling this car with the Control Plus app, nothing changes. But for us developers, this means that now it's impossible to develop a web app that controls this hub using Bluetooth. For example, the Chrome Web Bluetooth doesn't allow you to pair with this device, and so remote controlling it's impossible. And it was possible with the previous hubs, so this is a step backwards in my opinion. This means this system is more closed and gives us less freedom in customizing the play experience for the users. For now, you cannot even control this new hub like you do with the other hubs with the LEGO Powered Up app block-based graphical programming language. Bummer. So I had to dig deeper. If someone at LEGO watched this, please don't sue me, but hire me instead. I started reverse engineering the protocol between the Move Hub and the Control Plus app using a tool I already had at home, my smartphone. In fact, Android has a built-in developer mode that allowed me to log all the Bluetooth packets shared between the LEGO Control Plus app and the new hub for further analysis. So I activated this logging functionality. I played with the Control Plus app. I let it calibrate the steering, drive at different speeds, brake, change the steering, turn the lights on and off. Then I downloaded this log onto my PC and analyzed them with a software called Wireshark that helped me dissect them and read inside them. Then I filtered all the packets by the address of the destination device, which was the Move Hub. I copied and pasted those commands into a custom Python script, and I made the script replay them for me. And with amazement, I saw that the car was replaying the movement that I previously remote controlled, like I was using the Control Plus app myself. So I had a very good time looking at those packets, trying to understand the pattern. After 3 days and a night, I know which commands to use to control the steering, the driving, and the lights. And finally, I put everything together in a Python script that reads the commands from the Xbox controller and sends those commands to the LEGO Porsche GT4 car. And I can tell you, this is much better than the Control Plus app. The Python script I wrote unfortunately is not polished, and I had to add some very nasty code to make it work on Windows. In fact, the Python communication library I used, which is Bleak, gave me a very hard time working together with Pygame, the library that handles the inputs from the Xbox controller. But reading the documentation helped. In the video description you'll find a link to my GitHub repository with the script for you to test it, but be warned. I cannot provide any support for it. The code is provided as is, so use it if you know very well what you're doing. My best way to share with the large public and the end users my discoveries is this. I will share on my GitHub repository the protocol to control the hub using Bluetooth. So other app developers will be able to develop their own apps to control this car and make custom applications with it, such as Brick Controller 2 or others. Steering works, lights, and now let's drive it. Oh man! This thing is fast! I think it's better to move the test outside. I'm waiting for the LEGO developers to update the LEGO Powered Up app to allow us to program this using the graphical programming language. However, I will use the current capabilities of what I found to make some custom vehicles. Subscribe to stay tuned on this. Stay young, play well. Ciao.